guys, just wanted to show you how I achieve a successful wash and go from this freshly washed hair to these beautiful curls defined right here. I don't have to use much, but as you can see, I use the almond and avocado curl enhancing mousse by Design Essential Naturals, and that's really all that she needs as far as defining her curls. I use Design Essentials HCO to hydrate her curls and sealed it with my growth oil. As you can see, this is all she needs. She doesn't need the cream. The cream is more for a coarse texture, so that's all I need. As you can see here, I use this brush. This detangling brush is everything. It minimizes all detangling for all textures, no matter what. The pieces separate, and that is so unique. It's just almost like it's just constantly detangling as it goes down each line, doing this job. So I detangle it from the ends to the root, of course, and then I apply product. We cannot be afraid to apply product. I know sometimes we're either trying to preserve and hold out from having to buy more, or we see somebody on YouTube using a dime size, a quarter size, and you just got to use what works for your hair. That is why you have to get to know your hair and establish a regimen, whether it's defining your curls, whether it's your wash and go, your twist outs. You know what products to use on your hair. Her hair does not require a lot of different products, so we kept it real light because that's all it takes. Don't be afraid to brush the product in. You have to brush the product in from end to root. You don't want to have frizzy hair on the end with defined curls at the top, or vice versa. So you go through and then you sit it down. You don't touch it. You don't run your fingers through it. You sit it down so it can set. Depending on how you want your hair to be, if you want it to be kind of big and fluffy, you play it up a little bit like once you're done. But since we want to kind of keep it calm, so we're trying to preserve it as much as possible. And this is where I'm showing you, how much product she needs. This is just a close-up, and you can see I'm combing from the ends and I work my way up, and it's not hurting her. She's not in pain. This process is very, very easy, and this is just me trying to get that product in there really, really good, especially on those ends, because that's the part that you really, really see. You see her hair is very thick. Even though it is a very soft texture, it is very thick, so we do have to use a little bit more product, and that's okay, because that's what we need to do to achieve our goal, and we know it's not going to weigh her hair down. So you continue to brush, and you can use a dimming brush as well, not just this brush. You can use a dimming brush. I'm at the very top. You can do smaller sections or you can do big sections. With the top, I use thinner sections. I really didn't even have a specific reason why, but I just wanted to show you doing it in big sections and then doing it in smaller sections. It's probably easier to do in smaller sections, but with that brush I can do bigger sections, and with her texture just being just a little softer, it's nowhere near as tedious as trying to get it all uniform. Also, using smaller sections will allow you to manipulate where you want the curls to fall, but her hair did just fine either way if I did small sections or big sections. So I'm just placing it, doing the last little section so that can fall perfectly in her face, because she's going to have a side part. You see how those curls just bounced in there once the brush went through there? It's nothing. So this is me cleaning her part up. And now it's time to diffuse the hair with the blow dryer. You put the diffuser attachment on there, and this is how you dry your curls without disrupting them. You place your curls in there, and my blow dryer is really, really hot, so I don't like to just sit it on anybody's hair, because your scalp will melt, and it doesn't take much. and you do it until you know it's dry. And as you can see, it's drying just like how we laid it. Now if you want more volume, you can have your client pull their head upside down and you diffuse it that way, and then come back up, and then they'll have volume. But you just, depending on how they want their curls to fall, we wanted to do like a more just calm curl type deal. We didn't want to have the big poofy, but this is the results and I love it.